Whoa, man, I didn't see you guys over here. How'd you beat me into my little sister's room? Alright, I figured I'd come over here because like half of my stuff, my music amps and my guitars are stashed at my family home because the neighbors at my apartment were, throwing complaints out. Your bass is too loud, it's making my stuff rattle, things are breaking, it's a whole big bass thing. But anyway, I decided to come down over to the family home and show you guys some of the gear that I use or have used or, want to use sometime soon because I'm no longer in a band. So, it's just here, for safekeeping. So let's go ahead. We're actually going to have Mr. Camera go that way. Go that way. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, stay right there. All right. Kind of come forward a little bit, camera. Camera person. Okay. Stop right there. Okay. We're going to start off. Camera dude, bend down. Bend down. Come on. There you go. All right. This is the first amp that I played with. I got this like probably my freshman year of high school. It's a small little crate amp. It's about 15 watts. This is a very good start out practice amp. I mean, this amp is like, when you first get your first bass and you want to learn how to play bass, this is the one to go. It's about $100, $150. When I bought it, it might be a little cheaper now because it's pretty old. But yeah, you got your gain, your low, mid, highs. The input's red and white, so if you want to plug in like a CD player or something and use the amp to feed the noise off there, you can. Or there's a speaker jack if you want to go that way. Or if your parents are pissed off that you're playing so loud, there's a headphone jack in here. Plug in your headphones and play along here. Now, this is like a Squier bass. This is the Pete Wentz model. I ended up getting this from my little sister. She plays it, and she's a big Fall Out Boy fan, and she's learning how to play bass, I guess. Squier is basically like, it's Fender's side company or whatever, makes cheaper models of Fender guitars. Pete Wentz decided to make his own signature, a Squier, because I read in a magazine or whatever that when you first start out bass, kids don't have a lot of money, and he thought like making a Squier signature would be something affordable for kids because like Fenders, the actual Fender models, like they're pretty pricey. They range from like $500 to $2K. I mean, it all depends on the model, the year, or whatever. But this runs like about like $250 to $300 actually. I mean, it's a nice color. I mean, even if you don't want to get the Pete Wentz model, I think that all Squiers are the same. Like they have the same type of wood. The same body work and everything. It's just different colors are added, and of course Pete's clandestine logo is right there. And yeah, so this is about it or whatever for this. Yeah, definitely if you want to start out playing bass, this is what you need to pick up. So so this covers the first little amp session right here. We're gonna get ready to go outside and take a look at some of the heavy duty equipment. And I'll show you my other guitar in the process. So we'll see you out there.
Okay, and alright, so I ended up having that amp for like maybe a year or whatever. It was like the practice amp, and then I ended up upgrading to this crate amp. It's about 25 watts. It's a good step up from the first one that I had. You get more bass to it. This is more if like you're starting out playing and stuff. This is what you want to have. I mean, the controls are simple. See, I have my controls the way I have it, and this is what I mainly use when I'm recording covers. I mean, I try to use this one. If not, I'll go to the small one. I think I've recorded like a few of them with the next amp I'm gonna show you, but this is it. I think it cost me like $250 for this amp. I mean, it's actually a really nice sounding amp. I totally recommend it. Yeah, Crate has some good amps or whatever, but if you want to go big, you want to go big with the next amp that I'm about to show you.
Alright, so we're outside now. Kind of sensitive towards the sun right now. I just went to Warped Tour and I am burnt like right here and my arms are killing me. So I decided to park all my stuff in the shade, which is the garage. So we're going to go this way and I'm going to show you the 2 amps that I've used. Alright, after the 25 watt amp that I used, I ended up investing on this bad boy right here. It's a Gallien-Krueger. It's actually 2 speakers, two amps, one on top of the other. And okay, so this one's a 4x10. It picks up my treble-y, it gives it like a lot of the treble, the top 4 on there if I want a little treble. And right here is going to be, usually picks up a lot of the low notes. You know, that gives, like, you know, if you hit an E, this vibrates more than this. But yeah, it's a pretty good amp. It cost me, let's see, I think both of the cabinets total came about like maybe $850 at the time. Might be cheaper now. The sound is okay. I don't know. Gallien-Krueger, like, usually these type of amps are used by a lot of metal players, and at that time I didn't know. But it did give a good punch to my bass. But I don't know. It just wasn't what I was liking. Like, the sound was okay, but I wanted something more. So about like a year and a half later, I ended up buying my baby right here, the Ampeg 8x10. I mean, it's just a full stack. You know, it's one giant amp. It's got wheels on the back for wheeling. I still use the Gallien-Krueger with it. I'm trying to save a little money and get a different head, probably the Ampeg head. I don't know exactly what the model is. I'm sure you guys would know or whatever, but it's the one either Mark Hoppus uses or Pete Wentz. But this one does pretty well. I mean, it's a pretty good watt. Like, all total, it's about 1,000 watts. This is what you really want when it comes to playing and venues and everything. And I ended up playing this with my last band, and it just gave amazing sound. I mean, I totally recommend this. If you have the cash and, you know, the commitment or whatever, and you're actually in a band, playing venues and stuff, playing shows at venues, big venues, this is what you want. Cost me about $1,200. It's a beast. So, yeah, okay. So, in order for me to play with these, I usually use my special guitar, and that's the Fender. You've seen it in all my covers. All right, this is the Fender American Precision Bass. This is what I used to play. I mean, I love the color. This has great sound. A lot of people are wondering what pickups I use. I use the Seymour Duncan pickups. My strings are the Ernie Ball hybrid strings. It gives the bass a lot of a punchy kind of type of sound. I mean, if you're hearing like Mark Hoppus's bass, that's the type of strings he uses. It's very good. I love it. I have it connected to strap locks because I do move around a lot when I'm playing in shows, so I have to strap them on. So I don't, like, you know, break anything, because I'm always moving around and stuff. And once or twice I've spun my guitar and stuff, and it's really well. And obviously it's connected to a wireless system, which I usually play, because I really don't like being attached to a jack that goes all the way to my amp, because I like to move around. I like to not be in one spot. And here's the rest of my wireless stuff. I mean, I got the jack for it, plug-in, and here's the receiver that gives the signal from there to there, and this plugs into the amp, so that way I can move around and, you know, have a good time and stuff. But so yeah, that's all my